I didn't believe in anything supernatural, until my dog started barking at nothing. Not at the door. Not at the window. Not even at a shadow. Just, the corner of my room. It started at exactly 2:17 a.m. Every single night. The first time it happened, I woke up to a low, threatening growl. "Max?" I mumbled, still half asleep. My golden retriever stood at the foot of my bed, body stiff, ears raised, staring into the dark corner near my closet. "Hey, what is it, boy?" He didn't move. Didn't blink. Just stared. Then suddenly, he started barking. Loud. Aggressive. Non-stop. Not the kind of bark he used for strangers. Not the playful bark he made during walks. This was different. This was fear. I turned on the lamp. The corner was empty. Nothing there. No movement. No shadow. No reason. "Max, stop. There's nothing there." But he didn't listen. He kept barking, like something was standing right in front of him. Something I couldn't see. Part 2, the same time, every night. The next night, I stayed awake. I wanted to prove it was nothing. Just a dog being weird. Just my imagination. 2:16 a.m. Silence. 2:17 a.m. Max's head snapped toward the same corner. My stomach dropped. "No," I whispered. A second later, he growled. Low. Deep. Warning. Like he was seeing something, again. I slowly turned my head toward the corner. Nothing. But this time. It didn't feel empty. The air felt heavy. Cold. Like someone had opened a door to winter inside my room. "Max, what do you see?" He barked again. And this time, he backed away. That's when I realized something terrifying. Max wasn't just barking. He was afraid. Part 3, the first sign. On the third night, I made a mistake. I spoke to it. 2:17 a.m. Right on time. Max started barking again. I sat up, heart pounding, staring into the darkness. "Okay," I said, forcing a laugh. "If something's there, show yourself." Big mistake. The barking stopped instantly. Complete silence. Max froze. Then slowly. He whimpered. I felt it before I saw anything. That cold feeling again. Stronger this time. Like icy fingers brushing the back of my neck. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. And then. Something shifted in the corner. Not fully visible. Not clear. Just, wrong. Like the darkness itself was moving. Max let out a terrified yelp and ran out of the room. Leaving me alone. With it. Part 4, it notices me. That night, I didn't sleep. I sat with the lights on until morning. Trying to convince myself it wasn't real. Trying to forget what I saw. But Max wouldn't come back into the room. Not even for food. The next day, I checked the corner. Nothing. Of course. Just a normal wall. A normal closet. A normal room. But that night. Everything changed. 2:17 a.m. No barking. Just silence. "Max?" I called. No response. I slowly turned toward the corner. And that's when I saw it. A shape. Tall. Darker than the darkness around it. Standing exactly where Max had been barking. And it was looking at me. Part 5, it moves closer. I couldn't see its face. But I knew it was watching me. I could feel it. My heart was pounding so loud I thought it might hear it. What do you want?" I whispered. The thing didn't answer. But it moved. Just a little. Closer. I gasped and pulled the blanket over my head like a child. I didn't care how stupid it felt. I just wanted it gone. Seconds passed. Then minutes. Then silence. Finally, I peeked out. The corner was empty again. But the door. The door was slightly open. Part 6, The Dog Knows. The next morning, I found Max hiding under the kitchen table. Shaking. Refusing to come near me. Hey, it's okay, I said softly. But he just stared past me. At something behind me. Slowly. He started growling again. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. Because deep down, I already knew. It wasn't just in my room anymore. Part 7, The Truth Begins. That night, I locked every door. Every window. Left all the lights on. 2:17 a.m. The lights flickered. Max started barking. Again. But this time, not at the corner. At the hallway. Something was coming that I didn't want to look. But Max wouldn't stop barking. 2:17 a.m. Right on time. The hallway light flickered, once, twice, then stayed dim. Max stood between me and the door, barking like his life depended on it. Max, move, I whispered. He didn't. He couldn't. Then I heard it. A sound. Soft. Slow. Footsteps. Not loud. Not rushed. Just, walking. From the hallway. Toward my room. My throat went dry. That's not possible, I muttered. I lived alone. The footsteps stopped right outside my door. Max went silent. And then, the door creaked open, by itself. Part 9, It Enters. The hallway was empty. At least, it looked empty. But the air changed instantly. Cold. Heavy. Wrong. Max backed away slowly, whining. I couldn't move. I couldn't even blink. Something entered the room. I couldn't see it fully. But I could feel where it was. Right in front of me. Then, a whisper. So close to my ear I felt its breath. You see me now, I screamed and jumped off the bed. Get out. Max barked wildly again. But the thing didn't leave. Part 10, The First Touch. I ran for the light switch. Click. Nothing. The lights died. The room went pitch black. And then, something grabbed my arm. Ice cold. Tight. Not human. I froze. Every muscle locked. Max, help, I whispered. He lunged forward, barking, snapping at the air. At something I couldn't see. Suddenly, the grip released. I fell to the floor, gasping. The lights flickered back on. The room was empty again. But my arm had fingerprints. Dark. Bruised. And far too long to be human. Part 11, It Knows My Name. I didn't sleep after that. I sat in the corner, holding Max, waiting for morning. But morning didn't bring relief. Because things started happening during the day. Small things at first. Doors opening slightly. Shadows moving where they shouldn't. Reflections, not matching my movements. And then, the whisper came back. Not at night. Not at 2:17 a.m. But right behind me. In broad daylight. I'm still here, I spun around. Nothing. But Max? Max was staring right at it. Part 12, The Recording. I needed proof. I needed to know I wasn't losing my mind. So that night, I set up my phone camera. Pointed directly at the corner. 2:16 a.m. Nothing. 2:17 a.m. Max started barking. I watched the corner. Saw nothing. Felt everything. The air dropped cold again. The pressure. The fear. But I didn't look away. Not this time. Show yourself, I whispered. Max suddenly whimpered. Not barked. Not growled. Whimpered. Like he knew something I didn't. Part 13, What the camera saw the next morning. I watched the recording. At first, nothing. Just me. Max. The empty corner. Then 2:17 a.m. hit. The screen glitched. Static. Distortion. And then something appeared. Not fully. Not clearly. But enough. A tall figure. Standing in the corner. Watching me. Its head. Twisted at an unnatural angle. Its arms. Too long. Dragging slightly on the floor. And its face, blurred. Like the camera refused to show it. But one thing was clear. It wasn't looking at the camera. It was looking at me. Part 14, It gets closer. The next part of the video made my blood run cold. The thing moved. Slowly. Step by step. Out of the corner. Across the room. Toward my bed. Toward me. And I didn't react. I didn't wake up. I just lay there. Like I couldn't see it. But Max could. He barked. Tried to attack it. But every time he got close, he got pushed back. Like something invisible hit him. Part 15, Standing over me at exactly 2:19 a.m. The thing reached my bed. And stopped. Right next to my head. Just, standing there. Watching me sleep. For 2 full minutes. Not moving. Not blinking. Just staring. Then slowly. It bent down. Closer. Closer. Until its face was inches from mine. The screen glitched again. And the video ended. Part 16, The final realization. I dropped my phone. My hands were shaking. My chest tight. Because I remembered something. Something I couldn't explain. At 2:19 a.m. That exact time. I had a dream. Or at least. I thought it was a dream. I felt something breathing on my face. And a voice whispered, "You're starting to see me." Part 17, Tonight it's 2:16 a.m. now. I'm writing this. My hands shaking. Max is already growling. At the hallway. Not the corner anymore. Because it doesn't stay there now. It moves. It learns. It gets closer. The lights just flickered. Max is backing away. And I can hear it again. Footsteps. Slow. Coming toward me. If you're watching this. If you're hearing this story, and your dog suddenly starts barking at nothing tonight. Don't ignore it. Because I did. And now, it's not just in my house anymore. It might be in yours too. That I thought I understood it. I thought it only came at night. I was wrong. The next day. Everything felt normal. Too normal. Max didn't bark. Didn't growl. Didn't even look scared. For a moment. I thought it was gone. Until exactly 2:17 p.m. Not a.m. p.m. Max suddenly froze. Right in the middle of the room. His ears went up. His body stiff. And slowly. He turned his head. Not toward the corner. Not toward the hallway. But toward me. Part 19, Behind me. Max started growling. Low. Deep. Terrified. "Max," I said nervously. But he wasn't looking at me. He was looking behind me. My heart stopped. Because I hadn't heard anything. No footsteps. No sound. No warning. Slowly. I felt it again. That cold breath. Right on the back of my neck. "You didn't think I'd stay in one place, did you?" I couldn't move. I couldn't turn around. Because deep down, I already knew. It was standing right behind me. Part 20. First time I saw it clearly. I don't know what gave me the courage. Fear. Or pure panic. But I turned. Slowly.